Hi guys, this video is about how to do an outer body effect in After Effects. So I already have a video that I just recorded of myself. You have to act out the part, lay down and then get up like you're out of your body and walk off the couch. And I'll show you how to do that right now. So what you're going to do is drag the timeline up to the point where you stop moving, which is right here. Let's say just before the 12. Alright. Now what you want to do is split screen, so it's already selected. So edit, split screen, split layer. Split layer, same thing. Alright. Now, walk it through a little bit. And when you're recording this on the couch, don't move a muscle. Don't breathe, hold your breath, because it's going to pick up. You breathe in and then you'll mess up the effect. So let's split layer again. Okay, now you're going to want to right click, go to time and freeze frame, which turns this into a picture. And you'll want to grab this to the bottom, pull it to the bottom and stretch it out. You can leave it like this. Stretch it for the duration of the timeline. And make sure that's absolutely lined up by shrinking it and then test it out. There's no jump. Alright. Now drag it to the end of your video. Its freeze frame turns it into a picture. And now you can jump to the end. Right there. Well, let me see. Back up a little more. That's where I'm walking off camera. Right there. Okay. And drag your stop render button right up to that mark. Let's shrink down the scale of the video. You can better see how to do that. That's close enough. Right there. Alright. Now drag it back out. And this is the portion of the video we'll be working with. Alright. Now, and this section, this is the section we're going to be messing with the opacity and turning ourselves into a ghost. Alright, so, and I'm going to render this out with no sound because I'm going to be talking anyway with this tutorial. Alright, so we're going to go to open up effects. Transform. Here's your opacity, and you want to click stopwatch, the keyframe button there, and let's see, well, unclick it and let's turn it down to, let's turn off these so we can see what's going on. I want myself absolutely transparent. There we go. Alright. That looks good, but let's check it out. Turn that back on, and then walk it through a little bit where I get up. Now you see how the me on the couch also fades? So you have to not make it that strong. I wish you could, guys, but that's not the way this works. So let's drag the opacity, make the ghost more ghost-like, up to like there, I guess. To make the me on the couch absolutely solid at all times, I'd have to bring it into Photoshop and chop me out perfectly, and then lay the picture of me back over this video, and then it would be perfect. And you can do that if you know Photoshop, but this is just a quick tutorial of how to do the After Effects portion, making yourself into a ghost. Okay, so let's walk it through. That looks pretty darn good. You can still see through my head, but like I said, I'd have to have a picture. Alright. That looks good enough to me, guys. And I'll walk off the camera. Well, let's make my head a little bit more seeable. See, that's fully. Okay, I do want to be able to see the ghost part. I'll have to say that's good enough. Okay, now drag it. Yeah, this is the whole frame, alright? So we don't have to drag nothing. Here's where I lay down. And then I'm holding my breath at this point. And here's where my ghost comes out. And that's it, guys. Now you'll want to render it. And we're going to do it with no sound. So, composition, make movie, leave it on AVI. Make sure it's going to the folder that we want to. I'll put a number 2. So I know that this is the one I rendered. And it's not the original. Alright, and render. Because if you put the video with the same name on the desktop, your computer asks you, you have one just like it, do you want to replace it? And no, I don't want to replace it. So you just put a number 2 or a number 3 and 4 as you go down the line if you have to make that many copies. Alright, and it's rendering. I already did the ghost video where I walked through the wall and you guys liked it. So leave a comment below if you like this video as well, because the other one received good reviews on it. Okay, it's going. My estimation time of completion is 3 minutes. After Effects is pretty cool, guys, for this reason. You can do many things. And over in Adobe Premiere Pro, that is for sewing it all together. Because After Effects, to make it a clear video, when you render it, it's got to be an AVI if you want it really crisp, clear. But it's a large file. It's like a gigabyte, 2 gigabytes. A high definition movie is a gigabyte. And for just that little bitty clip, it's like, it'll be 2 or 3 gigabytes. Maybe not that big, but I'll show you guys when it finishes rendering how big the file size is. And then you're going to want to bring it over into Adobe Premiere Pro and do any post-production editing in that program if you want to. And then save it. And then what you're going to want to do is use Handbrake, which takes the same video. I did that video on Handbrake. Go check out that video. And it shrinks it down, the file size, from like this much down to that much. And it's very lightweight at that point. So you can upload to YouTube and it won't take hours or an hour and a half, whatever, to upload a video to YouTube, all depending on your bandwidth strength. I got 10 gigabytes. I wish I had 10 gigabytes, 10 megabytes in my area, and they say that the server for my area is tagged to be upgraded on speed, like maybe next year. So that'll be very exciting. I don't know how much of an increase, but right now I'm at 10 megabytes, guys, of download speed, and that's the max. And on weekends I get 6 of congestion. Everybody and their mothers and their uncles and their dads and whatever, they all jump on the internet on the weekends. And it slows that down the internet so bad, you can't hardly open up anything. You can play a YouTube video still, but it thinks a little bit. And then in the mornings like this, it's back to normal speed because everybody's gone to bed at that time. It's just about finished. There it is. Okay, now we're going to go check it out on the desktop. Right here. Properties. 11. So look at this, guys. 11 gigs. 11 gigabytes for that little bitty thing. So that's why I was talking about using Handbrake. So go check out my video on Handbrake, guys. And that's it. Let's play it. If it'll play an 11 gig video. Okay, it's doing it. It ain't liking it, but it's doing it. It's moving slow, like it's struggling to play it. Okay, let's see, guys. Here I go. That still looks pretty good. My head is still pretty solid on the couch. Not too see-through. This turned out well. I can still see myself. This is a cool effect. And my ghost walks off camera. That's pretty cool, guys. Alright, that's it. If you like this video, leave a comment, please, below. I would love to read your guys' comments on it. And subscribe if you hadn't subscribed yet. And smash that like button. And I will see you on the next upload, guys.